Are these Jeff Lerner entrepreneur reviews real and unbelievable, or are they complete fake? Hi, my name is Michael from Viral Home Based Pursuit, and in this video, I'll be showing you in depth the Jeff Lerner reviews, what other people are saying about him, what I've said about him, and I'm just going to show you the complete look inside of his programs and what he's all about, okay? But before I get started, if this is the first time you're watching me, I do come out with videos like this on such business opportunities, entrepreneurs out there that can help you, that you can model. And in fact, if you stick around until the end of this, I'll show you how you can possibly copy Jeff Lerner, okay? Don't forget to subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. That helps out so we can get this out to as many people as possible. So they know who Jeff Lerner is and they're aware that he may or may not be able to help. But I'm going to go ahead and cut to the chase and give you the answer to this. He is legitimate, okay? He's a two-time eight-figure CEO, speaker, digital entrepreneur, innovator, creator of multiple businesses. And that's what you're going to be expecting moving forward as I get on the on-screen here in just a second and showing you his platform called Entre Institute, what it is he's really known for and what a lot of people would gravitate to from the beginning. And just showing you some of the reviews from other people, the step-by-step courses, blueprint that he has. In fact, if you want to know like one of the models that I use, which is affiliate marketing, promoting other people's products and services, I'll leave you a guide down below in the description. It's about $1,000+ per month guide that'll get you going in the right direction. You can go ahead and check that out. There's income proof stuff in there and a lot of good things. I'll leave it in the description again. But I'm going to get moving forward now, and I'm going to get into the share screen and show you who Jeff Lerner is and what he's about, okay? Oh, and very quickly, I did another review on this channel on like if Jeff is a scam or not. So that's for a whole separate video. If you want to go see that one, it'll be a little similar to this, but with a different angle on it. So I'll leave it down in the description. And to answer that, no, he is not a scam, as you already heard about a minute or two ago. So Entre Institute, this is Jeff Lerner's program, his platform, his brand, his business, what he's used to create wealth for lots of other people out there in the world, just like you. He's helped people free up their time, give them more money, give them more freedom and time to work from anywhere in the world that they choose to. And you can possibly do the same here if you keep sticking with me. I've gone in through Jeff's courses, I've gone in through his material, and it doesn't disappoint. Okay, he has blueprints and he has a step-by-step philosophy that he sticks to, which is basically working on helping you succeed through the angles of the 3 Ps. And these 3 Ps of excellence right here is how to have an awesome life, how to excel, not just to be awesome, but how do you excel in all parts of your life. And this means personal, professional, and physical excellence, okay? He really strives unlike any other digital entrepreneur you are going to come across. Believe me when I say that. And to add on, that man right there, he has, this guy right here, Jeff, he has so much energy. It is nuts. Like, you look at it from the outside and you're like, yeah, he has energy. But then when you really like get to like consume his material and his content, and I'll show you other ways you can too, he really hits home with you and he really makes that impact where he's relatable and he knows what you're going through, what you can go through, the journey and the process to be able to get that life that you want. Not only to excel in yourself with business, but how do you do it in your personal life, right? How do you do it in the relationships? How do you also do it physically? Why should you do things physically, right? That's a must in your life, not so much always a want, right? It's a must. And these are the things that Jeff is going to bring out of you. Again, he's a 2-time 8-figure CEO and founder, entrepreneur, speaker, innovator, influencer, and a creative person. Trainer to over 150,000 awesome life seekers. Notice how he didn't say business owners, awesome life seekers. These are people that he does help with business, and I'll show you in just a second with the products and stuff, but he also makes sure that you excel as a person, right? And in fact, I made a video on this. He has a product called the Awesome Life Challenge that he shows you with like 20 modules on how to live an awesome life. Like, what should you do day by day, or what is it like? For example, one thing is like quieting the monkey mind. Like, your mind in the mornings or throughout the day, it tells you this thing, but to quiet it down, you need to follow a certain amount of strategies to get there. And he shows you that amongst a lot of different things, how to be a leader and on all these other parts of your life where you want to just, live a better life. That's what he's going to give you. It's one of his masterpieces. It's awesome. He doesn't charge you for that one, but there's another one it's like the blueprint you would want to get to be able to get access to that one for free, which is pretty cool. And it might not be for free that much longer, so I would get in there as soon as possible, but I'll show you how to do all these things in a moment. So this is what a lot of people have had to say about Jeff Lerner with Entre Institute, his blueprints, which I'll go in through. Let me kind of go down here a little bit. He has online education and training, live events and workshops he's done, coaching and personal development. It's kind of like the area he began, and then that he used that to expand into more areas like the affiliate marketing, which is basically promoting other people's products and services. Get this, without even having to own your own product. Yeah, you don't even have to fulfill on customer service. You don't have to be this techie person. You don't have to be this person who has intermediate to expert experience. You can just get started for free. And I'm going to show you a shortcut to be able to do that, right? Do you really want to copy a millionaire, right? This way you don't have to go through the mistakes that I went through of trying to figure it out, consuming videos, consuming blog posts, going through podcasts, days on end and weeks and months, and then you try to implement something and it just doesn't work, right? If you want to avoid all that, Jeff Lerner will give you an actual guide that you can download for free. I'll leave down below. I'll show you a little bit about how that looks, but just stick with me. So he does these things. You can learn more about those each ones. Take the first step. What is that first step look like for you with Jeff Lerner? If you so choose to, go ahead and pair up with him. And I strongly recommend that. And then I'll go through this and then I'll kind of go back and loop into the reviews. So if you are uncertain about the future, frustrated with your current situation, or simply you desire the freedom of your own internet business ownership, you are in the right place. And that's not just something that he said or I just said without having any kind of feeling or commitment to it. At the beginning, I was like that. When I got started, just very quickly, my quick backstory is I was working a 9-to-5 job, absolutely was undervalued, underpaid, overworked, and I was just fed up with it. I could have left to go and do another job, of course, right? What you can do. But I wanted to gain more stability. I had just finished 3+ years of schooling. I had a lot of certifications and thought about going back to get more education, right? And then I needed an outlet. Luckily for me, one day I was sitting at my table having lunch in this cubicle. Just imagine, it's not even a cubicle. You look up, it's kind of like a dungeon. It's dark, there's light, but it's at the bottom. It's like a basement. And, there's 3 levels. There's us, there's Peace Health, and there's like HP. I was working in the HP building, servicing HP. Working with each other. But I was, in this cubicle room, I look around me and you can see 4 walls basically. And then there's 4 computers around me. You look at the bottom, it's not, I wouldn't even call it cement, some kind of granite or brown flooring, and it's almost like it was unreal looking at the bottom, looking up. Anywhere you looked, you could sense this kind of the walls were closing in on you. And so that day, I had lunch at my desk. Nobody was there. My coworkers weren't. I was alone, and I got a text message from a friend of mine, and he just wanted to connect again. And he responded to a picture of a food that I put on Snapchat, the Snapchat app. And then, that's how I connected again. And he asked me how I was doing. Usually I'm good, but, I just said, I'm doing well, I'm doing good. And I'm always a positive person, but inside of me, I was kind of burning up. I had this desire to want more, but I didn't want to just go and do another job and work. And I knew there was more, not just the traditional route. And this is kind of what I'm leaning to right here. It's like the traditional route just doesn't work. If you've been failed, it's not your fault. You've been taught to go to school, to get an education, to go to work. I was the same way. I'm a Latino. I'm Hispanic. I'm Mexican, Salvadorian, American descent. Grew up in California, Orange County, California. Lived there most of my life. Now I live in Washington, Vancouver, Washington. We moved out here in 2003, so when I was young, but I actually lived out more here, went back there for some school, and then came back. and the Division I athlete for soccer. But the point being is, I was fed up with it, and then my friend told me about this thing called digital marketing, internet business, affiliate marketing. And that's when the wheels started turning. That day, I went home and literally had my backpack over my shoulders, opened the door. I can't even remember even opening the door with the key, to be honest with you. So I pushed the door open with all my force with my left hand. Now that I'm in the door, I look to my right. Right to my right is my dog, Gizmo, and he's just at the bottom. Like, I missed him. I kind of just like kept walking, but fast. And then my laptop is right here where the kitchen is. It's on the table. So I grabbed it, put it on the dinner table where I used to do my work. And then I started researching just what this whole affiliate marketing thing was, passive income. It just seems too unreal. But when I looked into it, watched YouTube videos like you're doing now, learning about different people, going through blog posts, I know when I say I know what you're going through, where you are right now, why you're doing this. Maybe you haven't gotten started or have, but you just haven't gotten the results you want. This is it right here. I'm telling you the truth because I've gone through it myself, okay? But I started researching and figured out that it was possible. I had my failures, came back up. I really wanted to make more money, support myself, to help out people that were supporting me for a while. I felt really down. And, just to enjoy more freedom. And after trials and error, just, really quickly, not to go through the whole thing, but I just found after programs of doing things, this was like one of the more later ones I found that just only increased my potential and my income as well. And from there on out, I haven't had to look back. Of course, there were some down times, but of course, this is what I was able to get to, and it helped me progress. I started with the health and wellness blog and in the lower back pain space, and that's what I grew with income and in other channels eventually. And now I moved on to this, and I still manage that one. Okay, so the Entre Blueprint is the ultimate internet business training that combines tactical training on the 3 most lucrative online business models with Jeff's unique awesome life method that combines his psychology, economics, life coaching, and personal development. And if you have seen any of other Jeff's videos, like he's live in the Facebook group, get in the Entre Nation. I might have a link to it down below. I don't know if it's still for free to get in, but if it is, I'd get in there and check it out. But there's a lot of people saying great things about it. I'm really excited and thankful to be part of Entre. It encourages me to hope and believe that I could actually succeed at this. Also having the resources of others and not being alone in this journey. So community, Jeff gives you that community, and you'll see it time and time again, people giving that review of like, his community is one of the best ones out there. There are currently over 10,000 plus people. I made a video on this. I'll link to it down below, but this guy here literally has helped so many people, and his energy is like, you become so attracted to it. And there might be other people who try to do the same thing, but he does it in his own unique way, and he makes sure at the end of the day he's going to get you results, because that's what you want. Inside you'll get exactly how to implement the 3 top business models, and you'll learn those. And just, I have another video for that won't be for this time. I'll link to down below, but it's affiliate marketing. He has digital agency and then course creation, which I do all 3 of them already. So that's where you can start now. You can check that out. This one isn't for free. This one is one you'd have to pay to get into, but this is like the starting point. And that's what I'm in, And so, this is kind of the other place where I put the review of like the Jeff Lerner. Is he a scammer? No, he's not. But I'll link to it down below, and I have a video made for it where you can see more of this from Jeff, where I also show you more details about the courses, like the agency stuff, the affiliate marketing, and then you have the courses down here. And then you have more like Jeff's training class Millionaire, how he has a short video, how you can learn to become the fastest way to become a millionaire, plus getting $673 worth of free bonuses. It's no risk, really. Jeff on social media, where you can expect him on, how to create passive income with the digital real estate. There's one point Jeff was, I was in a live Instagram, that's where I met him. Not met him, but like that's where I was at the time. So I got into Instagram, hopped on and saw them live, and I commented. I was like the first one. I think I was the first one there. It doesn't matter, but commented, and then they were great. Like him and his wife were amazing enough to say, "Hey, it's Viral Michael." Like that's the tag I went by on Instagram. Yeah, and then they were like, "Yeah, we read up on his health and wellness blog," and that meant a lot to me. Okay, that right there, when I heard that, kind of gave me a goosebump. Because now, for one, it just like validates that people are out there and they care. Jeff cares. He's not somebody who's gonna like yeah, come watch me on Instagram or on Facebook. And he doesn't interact with people. He interacts with you, and he'll make sure you get your butt moving. And so I was very happy. I told him how I was very appreciative of the two of them, and just to thank them really, because I've always been a humble, introverted person, and I have those extroverted qualities now with the skills that I have. But let's go into the reviews a little bit. So here's one, and you can watch the videos. I might not watch them. I'll put them on here on my own time, but you can go through them. And yeah, this one is more of a video format. Some of these are text and video. See if this one pops up. It was probably not for me earlier. There it is, part of it. Well, this person here, Amar, was saying how where he lives, when he joined Entre Institute, it changed his life and the way of dealing with money. So he comes from, what I can gauge from that is he comes from Qatar, for one, and where he lived or he lives, the economical resources for him weren't all there. Not to say they weren't for the country, because if you're you have to be resourceful, right? People like, if you're thinking, I'm not saying you're one of them, but I was like that in the beginning with my thinking was closed-minded, like I can't earn more money, like school's the only way, like how can I get more money, or how can I earn the skills to get more money, right? What skills do I need to get that money? And that's what you got to ask yourself. So if Amar here with possibly less resources, not saying that he completely did, maybe there was, he didn't have the economical maybe background, the understanding of how finances or wealth works, got into this, and it changed his life in the way of dealing with his money. I come from, when I did academically in school, I did economics, micro, macro, I did statistics, calc, did just about it all. Chemistry, business and chemistry. I was going for chemistry, but then I wanted to go for business later on, stuff like that. It was pretty interesting what I went through, but I won't go into that here. But the knowledge you learn with Jeff, just watching his videos and self-knowledge, self-teaching yourself, you're going to learn a lot, okay? Here's one from David S. Let's see what he has to say here. And by the way, thanks for sticking with me this long. If you want to get that shortcut millionaire guide from Jeff Lerner, again, it's going to be down below in the description. You can check that out maybe at the end of this video. But here's David S. If you're looking for support in starting an online business, Entre is perfect for you. My advisor is helping me move my life forward, and Entre's creator is very knowledgeable for this type of business. Okay, so that's from David. And it's not only if you're a beginner, this is for anybody, okay? You want to get more sales, right? So you can have more freedom to go enjoy the things you want, to go really and do those activities like play your sport, knitting, whatever that may be, being at home. Like I'm at home right now, right? This time I'm making this video, I'm here. Like I don't have to go to an actual like brick and mortar business or own a business to be validated, right? To be feeling like I have to wake up every morning, put on a pair of jeans, put on some shoes that I got to wear for 8 hours a day. If you don't want that anymore, this is your alternative. This is your outlet. Stop looking at the mainstream. I understand, again, if you failed before in the past, that's not on you. That's what the people have laid for you. They've laid for you the wrong frameworks. Okay? Right? And if you feel like, you're inadequate, or you just feel like this isn't meant for you to happen, but for anybody else, right? You feel like detached from it because the idea of challenging yourself to doing something you're uncomfortable with just doesn't feel right. I've been in that position before, and I remember getting started like that. I started writing blogs. Listen, blogging. That never came from this world. Like, what is that? What is a blog? But I got my head down, learned the skills, understood the reward or the concept or the outcomes behind it, and that drove me to learn those skills. So whatever it is you're going to do, you should learn those skills. And you're going to learn a lot of different things like marketing and sales. And it's going to pay off. It's going to pay off in the future. Look at the big businesses out there. Who are the people that make the more or the most money? The marketers, the people who can help bring customers through the door. customer acquisition, fan acquisitions, right? There's a process to that, and you're going to learn how to do all these things, and you're going to grow in a way that you never thought you could have. And I sincerely say that because I've been in that position, and even though I'm still growing in what I have now, with my income, I'm doing well. It's like I still feel like that person. I never put myself in a position where I'm like I'm better or higher than anybody else. What you're going to see, and if you decide to join like the Entre Blueprint, and you get that course, and I'll show you how that looks, then I'm going to give you a ton of bonuses, and I'm going to give you a whole bunch of help. And not even the bonuses, like that can go, but it's like I'm going to be there to help you no matter what. Jacqueline McKnight, introducing myself, talk about recent 6 lessons I've completed, the number 2 module that I'll be starting, how easy Jeff's way of teaching is, and a lot of these you can go into. Natalia here says, hi, this is Natalia from New Jersey. 2 weeks ago, I started looking on the internet on how to start my own business online, and luckily I found Entre Institute, and I have earned lots of information. I did not know anything about electronic business before, and I am sure I have much more to learn. And then she goes on more about that. Brianne here, I hope I'm saying the name right. That I'm glad I found Entre Institute, and it's been a blessing to learn these things, for me to learn these things in this program. I look forward to working with everybody. Okay. Thank you for the change in perception. Before this training, I had accepted living life as someone else's pawn. I am done with accepting that lifestyle. And that I know is you. You just got to bring it out. You got to take those steps, right? And if it's just consuming this content, going to go watch what the blueprint is, there's so much more, but there's tons of reviews here from Jeff. You'd have to go through them on your own time. I actually have them also in the post that I made here for you. You can see right there. And what they're saying about the Entre Blueprint as well, because that's what I want to show you in this next part. See if I can find it. Have it up right now. Okay, let's go through. Let's go through showing you this part up here. I'm kind of going to show you a quick rundown. I mean, I have a separate video for this, and then you can watch that one. I'll leave it down below, and I'll actually have the written blog post for it if you want to see that. Welcome to the Entre Blueprint. This is what you're going to get at the beginning, the 3 Ps like I showed you before when I was going through in the beginning, where you're going to be able to get book a call with your advisor. You get a unique advisor so that they can help you craft a plan, a strategy that's going to meet your needs, right? Because every person is different. Every person has a different strategy. You might not have the same ones as the next person. And so you're going to get a dedicated advisor who will be walking you through the steps. The Entre Blueprint contains 100% training from real-world experts. Jeff and his fellow trainers are all multiple 8-figure earners in digital businesses and only teach the things that they do themselves every day. So practitioners, practice what they preach. It's not theory or fluff. It's real-world training you can get results from, right? And then you're part of the new Entre network. Download the Entre course belief documents. And he gives you a lot of things, goes into like the affiliate marketing, step-by-step. I'll show you just one of the many. Go watch the blueprint after you're done here, or download that Shortcut to Millionaire guide. I'll show you here in just a second. But this is it. Like, he goes through excellence as a decision, and Entre helps you make it. So if you don't have that yet, you don't need to have it. Don't feel like you need to be starting with that, or that you need the formula for it. You can start here and move your way that way, okay? 3 Ps of an awesome life, like I explained earlier. Gives you free guides in some of these steps. I think it's 4 through 6 for affiliate marketing, digital agency, and then courses. And then he goes through a business plan where he's going to present something to you like an offer. I won't talk about that in this video, but take him up on that, because if you consume for free, you won't pay attention. Pay to pay attention is the model, and that's true for anything. And you can't tell me different. It can happen to you too. Like, if you get something for free, you don't value it as much, and you won't listen, and you won't tune in day to day and do the things you need to be doing unless you pay for that thing. And it's worth paying for something if it's the right thing. And to pay with Jeff, that's what you were looking at. This is the way to go. And there are other people out there. I put even alternatives on I think I put them on this one, but this is the way to go with Jeff. There's no one else out there like him. You're going to get the best bang for everything with Jeff. And then let me kind of show you what to expect This is like the free download you can get, the fastest way to become a millionaire with the Millionaire Shortcuts guide. You'll see a page that looks something like this, or maybe different. Might be me welcoming you, what to expect, but this is it. You know, you can download a zero-cost copy of the Millionaire Shortcut to discover why the amount of people who become millionaires every year is increasing at a rapid pace. The simple hack Jeff used to shorten the process of becoming a millionaire and how you can start using it today, plus added bonuses to reveal the piece of the puzzle that brings it all together so you can move forward with 100% confidence. Download it for free, get it right there. And if you decide, you know, just get it through me, you're going to be hearing from me and Jeff. I'll be helping you, guide you throughout every single day. I'll be there for you, making sure you get what you need, not what I want you to have. This is about helping you. This is not about me doing it for me. This is me for doing it for you. Right? I've helped out a lot of people already in affiliate marketing and in different spaces with coaching and consulting. I help business owners. I do my own affiliate marketing, and I generate money doing it. Okay, so it'll look something like that. I'll leave it down below in the description for you to check out, and it'll lead you to a video. You can watch a video, and then if you want to then think about getting the blueprint, it's like, I think it's $39. It might be $7 now. Might be a bonus discount, but if it's not, it's okay. It's still well worth it. This you could pay $200 worth. And he made a video about it where he talks about like if the thing was like $300 or more, would you still pay for it? And many people are like, yes, because it is that valuable. You'll just have to check it out. But really, I kind of should have mentioned that in the beginning a little bit, but he's been successfully unemployed since he got fired from his summer job at 16 and decided that a job wasn't for him. In his 20s, he made a living as a jazz musician. But in 2008, he began learning about online business. Since then, he has generated $50 million in sales online, built a real estate investment company, founded 2X Inc. 5,000 digital agency, and made it my passion to create the most awesome life possible for himself, but for everybody else even more so. In 2018, he sold his agency and committed himself to full-time teaching others, has his wife and 4 kids. Check him out, subscribe to his stuff. You won't regret it. I guarantee you that. If you do, send me a comment down below. That you weren't happy. And if those of you who were unhappy with it, it's probably because you didn't take the right steps or you didn't decide to take action. That's everything from me in this video. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, I know how I ended that video. Should have probably just gone in that beginning and told you, he was a jazz musician. I think I talk about that in the other video, but go ahead, get that free Shortcut Millionaire guide. Get in there, check out that one secret. It's pretty cool. And if you don't check that out, it could, you're going to cause yourself more pain, more headaches, more time. You're going to waste more effort and energy and money possibly. So I check that out, get a handle on that. I'll leave it down below again. It should be like one of the very first links. The rest of the content, like I spoke about throughout this video, will be there. And that is that. Okay, let me know also in the comments, have you tried any of these business models and it just hasn't worked for you? Or are you just getting started and you want to know more about how this can work for you? Let me know down below in the description, okay? Thank you.